Hey, yo, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy start to another week in crypto and NFTs. Booge is already coming up here. He knows, he must already know. It's going to be a quick one today, folks. It is spring break. The kids are home, and of course, it is raining outside. So, you don't know what you're going to hear on a hot mic this morning. We're going to buy you some time and let you tweet out the room. I gotta find a track first, though. What's going on, Booch?
Good morning, crofam. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, my friend. I heard they had to postpone the Starship launch this morning.
Man, I was watching it 1 minute, T minus 1 minute, pressurization issue in the first stage. Boom. I mean, it got so much hydrogen and all chemicals in there. If one little compartment doesn't pressurize right, they scrub the whole thing. That's one step for man, not towards Mars, but
Yeah, better safe than sorry. You know, better,
yes,
better,
yes.
better we wait another. Oh God,
Can you imagine that thing
something.
blowing up? Oh my gosh. Elon would have to get on here and explain himself.
It is blowing up here at my house. I know that much, Booge. We had some good plays over the weekend. Had a lot of fun trading Atom, leverage trading Atom on Fulcrum. Made some really decent plays, and it looks like we're going to be able to start trading crypto right here on Twitter. Jimmy is on his way up. The rest of you tweet out the room, and I promise I won't let him talk too much. Champion Sound Island Thunder Culture News, what a wow! Where's Island Thunder? Trouble. Jaja see them a come. Island Thunder a conqueror. Jaja see them a come. Watch them. Island Thunder a conqueror. They are coming to accuse I for things I know not about.
Can I talk now or not?
To lock I down until I got them to speak.
Hello?
See them a come. Island Thunder a conqueror. Jaja see them a come.
I don't know. Am I allowed to talk or something? Hello? My name is Jimmy the Otter.
God damn it. Is Jimmy talking? And
Yeah.
my son is over here. Dude, I wasn't even. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize. This is what happens when you take your hands off the wheel. Levi, you might as well take the laptop.
So can I talk now?
No, fine.
So I can use them.
Okay, so
What
I recently watched the live stream of Starship. Very disappointing. I'm very disappointed with Elon.
How did you even get up here? Yeah, I know. We already talked about that, Jimmy.
I know,
You're
but
late.
I'm giving my opinion since my opinion matters.
Okay. Today?
What do you mean? Today matters, tomorrow matters every day. All the time, every time.
I'm not digging. Not today, Jimbo. I hope you guys enjoyed the short musical interlude. Stop throwing the thumbs downs. I booted them. Jesus, you guys are fired up today, huh? Y'all acting like... Oh, now they're happy. Now I get the thumbs up. Well, we're out of music. We're fresh out of tunes. We got 10 retweets so far, so that's awesome. There's also like some strange bot campaign on Twitter right now to get this influencer named Michaela to come to Coffee and Cro. Have you guys seen this? There's like 6 different bots that just keep tweeting the same thing over and over again. I got nothing to do with it. Sorry, Jimmy. We don't have time this morning.
Okay, if I start talking, Jimmy's likely to come up here, but I'll say it anyway. Well, Bitcoin dropped below $30,000. So guess what? A lot of the new money is gone, and what remains are these old hands. You know, all of us who've been around and still holding, but everyone who got in at 60K and all that money's left, and a lot of those people probably won't be back until it gets to 60K again. Is what I'm thinking. We've
They
had
love buying high and selling low. And I forget
Yeah.
about this. I forget that the majority of retail investors are buying high, selling low all day long. Buy it
Yeah.
at 60, hold it as long as you can, sell it at a loss, and then when it gets back to where it was before, you start kicking yourself. You're like, all right, this time it's going to 100. Buy it at 60K again.
Yeah, and that's kind of funny. It's about faith, right? Trust, or what? People just don't trust it at 30K.
It would be better for them if they held it, you know. But Bitcoin, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's easy to hold it for long periods of time. I don't know the longest that I've held Bitcoin. Probably a couple of months is the longest I've held some.
Well, we've had recent liquidity injections, and they've contributed to suppressed volatility. And we hope it's enough to sustain a move above resistance at 30K, because the Fed is saying the economy is approaching a recession. So how will Bitcoin act if the Fed says that? We're definitely
and
having
Gensler
more.
is coming hard at crypto. And now I'm seeing, and I hope I pinned it up top. Oh, God. I tweeted too much this morning already. Let me find it. Someone is trying to get Gary Gensler fired. Oh, here we go. Representative Davidson to introduce legislation to fire Gensler.
They should fire Gensler, and they should get Shaq, because he's been. Did you see that Shaq's been running from the subpoenas for like 3 months? He's been.
Oh no, shit.
Dude, the processors have. It's been standing outside of his house in Texas, standing outside of TNT Studios where he works. I don't know where that is, but they've been standing there, and he like drives by and then peels off. He won't show up. He's been running from them, man. He's the last FTX.
Nobody wants to deal with this stuff.
He's the last celebrity to be served. He's running. That's how I do it, man. Like,
he should be the easiest one to find. Yeah.
Turn off the lights. You shut the doors. Pretend like you're not home. Absolutely.
Honestly. There's a lot of spicy vibes on Twitter right now. I don't know what everybody's focusing on that's got them so worked up. But I want everybody to know, first and foremost, since we're on a tight schedule, that there is no Sui airdrop. For those of you that were farming Sui or doing things on the Sui blockchain in anticipation of an airdrop, there will be no Sui airdrop. Actually, I remember Murph was trying to get me to get in on this Sui airdrop. So it's not like you guys lost anything, hopefully, but that's what I heard. Did you hear that, Booch?
Yeah, I don't know what Sui is.
Oh, no shit. So it's people were looking forward to Sui being like the next Arbitrum airdrop. But
that sounds like a scam.
Yeah, and just watch out for any type of giveaway or airdrop or anything related to Sui, because it seems like a lot of scammy stuff.
What's not a scam? What's not a scam is tokens you get for free and that you can't sell. After I bought 10 tickets for the Cro Draw lottery, I spent Troopers tokens to get a discount, and then I went on a crazy hunt after I smoked a joint and drank a beer to try to buy more Troopers tokens, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I looked on every exchange on Chronos, and they were not there. You cannot. And then I had to message Yogi and be like, "Where do I get more?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, you have to earn them or win them." So it's non-monetized. It's the first time I've ever heard of it. Non-monetized token.
It is a non-monetized token, and we gotta shout out Troops as one of our longest running sponsors for this space, and their Cro Draw lottery, which is brand new. In fact, the first public draw is still live right now, and we will pin it up top because we're gonna be keeping you guys up to date with this every week. Because we are selling blocks here. We are selling blocks on the Chronos chain.
Yes, and did you know if you want to earn more Troopers tokens, you have to stake your cats. So you stake your cats and you earn the tokens.
I do my leverage trading on Fulcrum, right? And I store all my Cro on Tectonic because every day I want to be doing my transactions on Kronos, and I want to be doing them in the DeFi wallet. I think it's a great product. They do not sponsor this space, but we are always talking about it because it's the best, you know.
So
And
stake your Thundercats and wait till four, but don't stake them before 420 because Alpha's got surprises coming out.
yeah, I got to
Right,
be able to see them in your wallet. I'm getting
right.
better at Chronoscan. I hope everybody's getting better at Chronoscan because that's how we all win, you know, is by showing up every day, participating and learning, you know. And word on the street is Tectonic is about to list a new token for um, collateral and
And with
borrowing.
cool. Oh, yeah, they turned
We have
off
no idea what it is.
the DAI and the true USD pools are almost nothing now. I think they're shutting them down. It looks like.
They won't let me borrow any more True USD, but I've got
Yeah.
4,500 borrowed, and I'm not giving it back because it's got the lowest APR.
They'll give it back.
I'm not
They'll
giving it
never
back.
get it back.
I'm still waiting for it to go to zero like Bach promised so that I could have all this free Crow. But the truth of the matter is I'm glad that y'all got me into Tectonic. It's been one of the best it's been one of the best products I've been using on Kronos, and it's interesting because it took me so long to get into it. What's up, Ken?
Good morning. Good morning. I got two things. Has anybody been on Fulcrum Finance and been noticing that the chart's a little slow? I got like Trading View on the other screen. So like if I hit close when it's on Trading View's chart, would it like be the same on Fulcrum's chart, or is it going to be like wherever it's like lagging? That was the first question. And then on Tectonic, you've been talking about supplying Crow into L Crow, supplying the L Crow on Tectonic, and then I don't remember, but I was looking at the L Crow on Tectonic, and it was less than the regular Crow supply. So I wanted you to talk about that because I don't know what's going on there. Thanks
Yeah,
so
man.
much.
No, I'm glad you brought it up because we have been getting a lot of questions in the comment section, and I'll remind everybody to use that comment section in the bottom right. If you can't make it up here with your questions, you can always drop them down there. A lot of people asking about the Elcro situation, and I was very excited about it at first because it was brand new. It was the first time that you could take a liquid asset like Elcro, so you've already staked the Crow on Vino, and now you can take the staked asset over to Tectonic and supply it as collateral to borrow. What I do is borrow USDC, and I'm still doing that because they are still paying a positive APR to borrow USDC. So still over 1%. It's still the best kept secret on Kronos, even though we talk about it every day. But yeah, the Crow APR to supply is over 6%. So by supplying regular Crow instead of staking it on Vino first, I am now all in on the Crow and have traded all the L Crow back because of the APR difference. And now we're making like, God, 11 or 12 million Tectonic a day on the platform, which we put right back into staking. So um, I think it's honestly the best play, even if you're new. You know, it's like you take a little bit of Crow, you put it in, you borrow some USDC, and again, I gotta really kind of emphasize that the most profitable way to do this is to really keep your eyes on Crow because it does make these small pumps all day. And you want to borrow the USDC when it's up and you can take the most amount out. And then as the price comes down, you buy it cheaper and put the Crow back in. You'll get the hang of it. It's like getting a swing going. You got to kick at the right. You got to push at the right time. What's up, Vood?
Well, first, with the whole Bitcoin thing, people buying at 60 and selling at 30K, I mean, at some point you'll learn to stop being exit liquidity. It just takes practice, I guess. Eventually, after hitting your head against the wall, you realize it's not going to go through. Try something different. Um, but my main question today is, why is the liquidity for Thunder Crow so low on board Candy?
That's a great question.
All these other
I don't know, Voodoo.
dudes
I'm in
seem
that
to
pool.
have no problem holding on to Thunder Crow liquidity. So, what can we do better? Is my question to the community. Like, what can we offer or what can we do to keep that
Well,
liquidity
the
there?
APR on the Candy Crow pool is my favorite pool on Kronos right now. I'm never pulling my liquidity from that.
What's
So
the APR?
100 and something, 50 something percent.
No shit.
Well, you put
And Candy's low.
what do you mean no
Just
shit? You put the Thunder in there.
No, the APR. We're talking about Candy Crow.
oh, Candy Crow.
Oh
You're
no,
talking
no,
about Thunder
Candy
Crow
Crow's not
pool.
on there. We're talking about Thunder Crow.
My problem with Thunder Crow is when I put my Thunder Crow in there, Alpha can't see it in my wallet, and then he won't give me surprises. So
Mm,
I'm leaving it in my wallet, man, so he can
Oh
see it.
shit! Is that what the problem is? Because
fair enough.
we can. All right, we
See,
need to
what you
fix
need to do
this.
is stop giving away Thunder and only do it through the decks.
Only do what through the decks? Only give it out through the decks. How do you do that? Well, we're coming up on our anniversary, and a lot of things change in about 5
Sorry, I
days.
had a delivery guy
So,
come by. I mean, just give out.
oh, I was like,
I'm still here. The rewards, only give it out through the decks, right?
so increasing the rewards
Mm-hmm.
and making right, because that would increase the APR,
Exactly.
and not giving it out as much, uh, just peer to peer. That's the
Exactly. And it's
that's
easier
the
for you. You
solution.
don't have to go track down wallets and airdrop this and that. It's all in one place. All you got to do is drop it into the pool.
Sounds good to me. I mean, we've been figuring this out as we go, as a community. So we definitely don't want people to feel like they have to hold it and not supply it as liquidity, um, just for the surprises and rewards. You're much better off rocking a Thundercat for your PFP on Twitter. You get plenty of prizes that way. Or
Well, I
just
had to
showing up
sport
every
my
day.
chimps. What do you think of my new chimp? It's my
I
new
love it. The
favorite.
first chimp I ever minted had a pirate hat.
Yeah, this has a patch though. It is a pirate chimp.
Yeah, I don't think I scored the patch actually. But he's a cool pirate. He was my first NFT I ever minted. Still got
Nice.
him. Still
Those
got him.
chimps I did. Those chimps have been selling, man. The good ones.
What is going on with the chimps, dude?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
they're selling every hour, and I feel like I'm missing something. I went to my first chimp trivia night over the weekend in the Discord. It was pretty awesome. My dead friends is the DJ, and he's got a real pro setup going on over there. So if any of you guys down there got questions, comments, concerns, if you know what token Tectonic is going to list, I think this week, please let us know. I would really like to know. But we got some breaking news from the SEC. Gotta love the SEC. They are charging Bittrex exchange for violating federal securities laws. Any of you guys use Bittrex? Not to be confused with BitTrue that got hacked last week for what, 23 million. We're here to help you guys keep these things separated in your mind.
Yeah, Bittrex and Poloniex were one of the first places back in 2017 that you could pump Ripple and watch it go to $1 from a penny to $1 and back down to a penny. And those were those were exchanges where U.S. customers were allowed to log into, but then they banned it. like so then Poloniex got bought and Bittrex shut down. I think all of the scam coins on there, like it looks like it should be like a museum. You still see like people holding Feather coin on Bittrex and stuff in these old accounts that haven't been accessed in a long time. So don't buy Feather coin on
They're
Bittrex.
still there though. You can still access it.
Yeah. But the coins are like, man, it's almost like a Cryptopia account. It's like Nick Cage coin, Picky coin, Feather coin. You remember all those things back from 2017? They were totally jokes, right?
Well, believe it or not, Buju, I was not here in 2017.
Oh,
fact,
okay. Well, I'll tell you this story about the scams. It was Pi coin. Oh my God. They even had a Pi coin, but it was like a piece of pie back then. So it was just every coin was like that.
Yeah, the new Pi is good. PI.
The new Pi is good.
Well, we're still trying to figure out how good, but we think it's good. We're here for it. No, we only have 4 minutes. Sorry to tell you guys, it's a quickie this morning, but always tweet out the room because we got a lot more people that listen back to these shows than show up, and we try to put as much information, as much relevant information into these shows as possible so that they can listen back and get it at a good time for them. What's up, Keys?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Good morning. You guys were saying stuff about like getting dumped on or like buying the top and all that. I just wanted to kind of like talk about this whole Alpha Beast thing. It's pretty cool. Basically, what it does is it's like showing alerts of like when Coin Market Cap is listing like new coins. So basically, like you'll have like the first opportunity to kind of buy them and then kind of dump them on someone else later. I mean, it's kind of like really what the game is. You know what I mean? But it's when you're buying it like kind of first, you're kind of avoiding like being that exit liquidity later. So there's definitely like tools out here, but yeah, 100% what you guys are saying. It
Talking
sucks if
that
you're
first
buying.
one in the pool wins talk. I remember.
Yeah, bro,
I
that's
remember
all
this.
this Alpha Beast. That's kind of what I'm figuring out. This Alpha Beast thing is. It's first one in the pool wins.
We've been preaching that from day one, which is not Buju's day one. We got some real day oneers in here that have been around since 2016, 2017. But I got here when Kronos was just starting, and we've been running these shows every day since. So if you're new here, welcome to the Cro fam. What's up, Voodoo? He might be getting another phone call.
No, I'm here. I hear what you're saying, Keys, but I think like it's much better to just do a little research, find some tokens that have actual utility, that people have to use them for a purpose, one thing or another, and just hold and find your exit. You know, you have a better chance of profits doing that because 9 times out of 10, when you hear from these alpha groups about a token, about an NFT project, 9 times out of 10, you're already someone's potential exit liquidity, right? Because their inner circle of friends get the info first, then the inner circle of the alpha group get this info next, and then finally you, the last subscriber in that alpha group, will get that same information. So by the time it gets down to you, you're already entering at the position to be someone else's exit liquidity. So just do a little research, find tokens that have actual use case. Ethereum, it's used for gas, one of the biggest marketplaces for NFTs, one of the biggest number of transactions on the blockchain daily. Use it, so it's used every day. I don't know how many millions of times a day, but it has an actual utility. Find an entry and then set yourself up for profit on the long term.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I hear
talking
what
about
you're.
exit liquidity, you guys have to know that over 3/4 of the minted Bitcoin supply is now in profit at 30K. It's the most in a year and arguably a clear incentive for some of these people to be taking profit off the table. So a lot of people know entering at 30K, you are already someone's exit liquidity. It's been here since it was way lower. So
Yeah, I mean, we think that, right? But even just a month or two ago, the majority of them were in losses. That's how volatile and delicate this whole crypto situation seems to be. But, you know, it is 11 o'clock. God, I have so much more I wanted to talk to you guys about. Kids are home, though. Got no school today. We're going to be back at 4:20. We have a special co-host. You guys will be very interested. She's famous.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Shaq telling us why he's running from the process servers. He's like,
No,
so high
no one can find Shaq. Let us know if you guys
find
find
Shaq,
Shaq,
guys.
if you find out who Tectonic is going to list, because I need to stock up on that. Let me know if MMF ever starts heading up. That would be sweet. And let's get Crow over 8 cents now. I think that's my new goal for this Friday. Get Crow over 8 cents. Wait, I said that a bunch of Fridays ago.
Alpha, are you comfortable going along with Bitcoin at 29.6?
I am, sir, and I actually did this morning. So
That's
full
good.
disclosure, I am long on Bitcoin at 29,420 because I was like, that is too good of a number to not go long on. I'm doing it on Fulcrum because we are selling blocks, baby. This is Chronos Chain till I die. Keys, what's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I just kind of wanted to close on the whole like getting sold on thing or whatever. Um, I definitely got like strategies the first thing I wanted to say was like, yo, it's super easy to hold Bitcoin. Like I've been holding Bitcoin since 2017, 2018. So I definitely understand the pick a coin and ride your profits like that. Now with this whole like Alpha Beast thing is it's just like imagine like any one of these coins that like dropped in here, like let's just take like Thunder for example. And like right when the coin launches and starts hitting like dexes, like most of the time there's like a spike in the price. And sometimes that spike only lasts for like 30 minutes or an hour and a half. But that's what we're doing here. There's more than one person that's looking at the recently listed coin market cap listings. So there's not like just one person or just our little group, they're the Alpha Beast group that's like looking at those coins. There's multiple people that know this strategy.
And
So
this
it's
is a
just kind of
token
like
gated group. So it's like you have to hold the NFT.
yeah, yeah, you got to hold the NFT to see the coin listings, or you can just go to like Coin Market Cap and go to like cryptocurrencies and see the recently listed tokens. But like if you're in the
Go to
Discord or
Morales
whatever,
Money. I told you guys about Morales. Morales. moralesmoney.com. That's
Shout out to Ivan.
Yeah, shout out to Ivan. They got a tool there that really breaks down all the new tokens and gives you that relevant information, like how many whales have bought it, how many long-term holders, how many short-term. It's really good stuff.
yep. So they got like they kind of make all those same kind of suggestions where you can like put the token through like X, Y, and Z and kind of get a score or whatever for it and all that good stuff. But like honestly, most of the time it's just like the quickest to pull the trigger. You know, like when if you're just relying on Coin Market Cap, you got to be like sitting at your desktop, like refreshing the page, like going to recently added tokens. You know what I mean, and just seeing if something pops up like the way their bot works, is you get a Discord notification like right when there's like a new coin listing. So you get like that first opportunity to buy it before like the next guy does like 5 minutes later. And sometimes in that 5 minutes you can make 50%. And like, that's like I've been bro, this shit is cooking, like this shit is
And
ripping.
This is spot trading. So like
yeah, there's no stop losses, nothing.
Right. And this is the same kind of gains that we're chasing with the leverage trading that I'm teaching everybody to do every day in here. Like, if I can get Adam on a good long or short position and it moves 15 cents, 20 cents, that's a 40 or 50% gain on a 25x leverage. So if you can find these good plays and just keep doing them and focus on the, not guaranteed wins, but the ones where your risk reward is something where you feel like you have an edge, maybe from what you've heard in here, from doing your own research, from whatever it is. But Kronos is still brand new. Let's not forget that even though they launched in November of 21 when we started these shows, it's been a beta chain until they told us that it wasn't, basically, which was what, 6 or 8 months ago. So you could still say that this is a brand new chain with a lot of really cool things going on. Shout out to all the projects in here. I would love to stay longer and talk about the Lions Social Club situation, but I think we're gonna have to wait until 420. They did publish the wallets, so hopefully all our Chronoscan masters out there can do their own research. Tell us what you guys find. Where do you think the money went?
On 420, the weed store up the street from my house said the first 20 customers who are getting $100 for free weed. Dude, do you think there's going to be a line around the block at like 8 o'clock in the morning? I'm going to go see.
420 is shaping up to be a huge holiday this year. Twitter is doing big things. The Thunder Project, is doing big things. And I guess Buju's Weed Store is doing big things. I hope they do something here. The Vineyard is so fucking lame, bro. It really bugs me. The weed isn't even any good. Let's see if Briar has something good.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
What's up,
Not
buddy?
much. So the SEC, I guess, put legislation in the new bill. This new language is going to be up for comment for 30 days, and that is to describe decentralized exchanges as being security trading platforms that the SEC solely is going to be in charge of. So they're looking to pass this legislation. It was written up, and the chairman of the FTC is actually strongly against it. And she's been outspoken and on a media PR rant for like the past week. But
yo, you know who we need around here? We need that lady that they hired in New York City, the new rat czar. Do you see this chick? She came in, first time ever they've had a secretary of rats in New York. But this lady means business. And I'll tell you what, we could use a secretary of rats in Web3, bro. Briar, you want the job?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very
Rats don't run this city, Briar. We do.
Let's go Mets.
And oh my god!
Maybe if you're talking
Mets or
Brooklyn.
Yankees, doesn't matter to me. Fuck them both. Red Sox till I die. Crofam too. Don't worry about it, y'all. We are coming for them. We are coming for everybody. Don't forget, own your keys, own your crypto, right? Drink water, stay hydrated, and write your seed phrase down pen on paper. No screenshots, no copy and paste. Don't tell anybody. What are you doing? That's all your fucking NFTs and crypto going out the window. Never tell your seed phrase to anyone. Use our ledger link and meet us back here at 420. Because y'all know what we do. Lots of love. Shout out to everyone showing up today. Tweet out the room on your way out. You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Peace.